What can be more entertaining than celebrities giving their best performance? Best impressions of the best celebrities' performance. We're looking at the most remarkable and most memorable impersonations and impressions performed by stars of other famous people for this list. For the fairness of the experiment, we will exclude the impression masters such as Jim Carrey and Alec Baldwin's Donald Trump impression, though it is worth mentioning. Welcome to Wow Celebs. Today, we are going to discuss the top 10 celebrity impressions of other celebs. Make sure to watch until the end. The most intriguing facts hide at the end of the video. But before we begin, Alec Baldwin is Tracy Morgan due to our respect of the art. Alec Baldwin is a king of impressions. But before he got a full-time job performing Donald Trump for 4 years straight of his presidency, he actually had another starring parody. It's always a special moment when a comedic actor mimes a close friend, and Alec Baldwin brought the merits for his Tracy Morgan impression on Conan. Before the performance, Baldwin set the stage with detailed descriptions of an early morning memory, as an exhausted Morgan admired the performance skills of the Jackson 5. Although Baldwin's impression was brief, it highlighted the hard emphasis on a single word and Tracy's refusal to acknowledge when he forgot his lines. Nice one, Alec. Though we can't forget about Tina Fey's equally amusing impression either. Now, let's get started with the top 10 celebrity impressions of other celebs. Number 10. Drake is Lil Wayne. It happened in an interview with English DJ Tim Westwood. Drake tried to be humble at first and not to joke on his employer Lil Wayne, but he couldn't merely hide impressions and actor skills and proceeded to deliver a top-notch parody of Lil Wayne. With a throaty pitch, Drizzy knocked it out of the park with his label mate's comedic yet serious demeanor and made sure that it was all in a positive manner. Westwood was lying on the floor laughing. He tried to cooperate a bit with Aubrey, thus giving him enough freedom and space to hilariously clown on his best buddy. Number 9. Christina Aguilera is Britney Spears. Oh yeah, we are all fans of the Wheel of Musical Impressions, the scripted Tonight Show segment where we, as the viewers, believe everything is random. But never mind, it's TV, where everything is scripted. But the thing we must be thankful for is discovering the hidden musical talents of the celebrities. It was a time when Christina Aguilera appeared on Jimmy Fallon's show. No doubt she got talent, but then she interpreted Cher's distinct voice. But what got our serious attention is singing This Little Piggy as a former Mickey Mouse Club castmate Britney Spears. Well, it was breathtaking, meaning Aguilera attached a passion in every breath and took her time finding the otherworldly pitch of the Princess of Pop. Seems like Christina got a unique talent for impressions. Just check out her other celebrity impressions, including another one of Cher and Brit for a digital exclusive The Voice show. Number 8. Matt Damon is Matthew McConaughey. What do you reminisce about when you hear Matthew McConaughey's name? Well, you probably imagine bongos, shirtless summer days, and long stares into the night sky. We guess Matt Damon got the same thing for Matthew. During various appearances on The Late Show with David Letterman, Matt Damon could combine the naturals for a solid McConaughey impression, and also showing a masterful skill of his fellow actors' vocal registry. You can actually write a guidebook by the Matt Damon impression. Engage the audience, reference Texas, and always include the taking your shirt off part. Practice makes perfect. Number 7. Tom Hiddleston as Al Pacino and Robert De Niro. What do you believe is more impressive? The fact that Tom Hiddleston can recite the pivotal dinner scene between Al Pacino and Robert De Niro from the 1995 crime film Heat by Hart? Or the fact that he can accurately impress both men in the process? With De Niro sitting right there next to him, Hiddleston can't hide behind the camera. Thankfully, his impression garnered a round of applause from the legendary actor, and it's easy to see why. Pacino's image can be practiced a bit more, but Who are we to judge? Number 6. Denzel Washington as JayZ. So, apparently Denzel Washington can do it all. No surprise that he won the Best Actor of the Century prize from the New York Times. During a visit to the Queen Latifah show in 2014, the two-time Oscar winner discussed his friendship with JayZ. He also mentioned how he granted Jiggy Man a few lyrics while the two were in the studio one time. Of course, the best part of the interview is when Washington seamlessly slips into an impersonation of Hoya, complete with childish giggles and a version of the rapper's straightforward way of speaking. That impression broke the show. Number 5. Will Ferrell as Harrison Ford. The next impression happened when stars had to visit the Graham Norton show to promote Anchorman 2: The Legend Continues. Will Ferrell and Christina Applegate attempted impersonating their star colleague Harrison Ford. Applegate's impression was more of a playful character, but Ferrell fully commits to the bit, doing an excellent job of capturing Ford's curmudgeonly attitude. Ferrell even does a decent job of getting Ford's voice right, much to the crowd's enjoyment. Number 4. Dwayne Johnson is Arnold Schwarzenegger. The best way to get chummy with Arnold Schwarzenegger is to perfect your impression of him. That's how their relationship explains Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. The Terminator star and former governor of California has one of the most unique voices in the industry, which means everyone and their grandmother has come out with their version of it at one point or another. The Rock's version involves a lot of mumbling, but generally gets the point across. Number 3. Dwayne Johnson is Kevin Hart, and Kevin Hart is Dwayne Johnson. We can't get enough of Dwayne "The Rock." No surprise. After all, the actor was titled as the most expensive Hollywood actor. When you get two celebs with as much combined charisma as these to impersonate each other, the results are going to be hilarious. In 2016, LAD Bible got Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart to battle in a little role reversal. Both actors chose to go completely over the top in their impersonations of each other. Johnson and Hart have a ball, chuckling like a couple of schoolboys at each other's parodies. We should say that it was a tie. After all, we don't want to disappoint such a powerful giant like Kevin Hart. Number 2. Ariana Grande is Celine Dion. That was her first talking appearance on a late-night talk show. The former Victorious star briefly played nervous before grabbing the mic and scoring one of the most delicate impressions ever seen on late-night television. Guided by the husky baritone vocals of Jimmy Fallon, Ariana Grande closed her eyes and let the soul of Celine Dion fill her body, especially her voice. And by that, we mean she exaggerated each and every lyric with a creative approach. This impression is all about the ad-libs, and Ariana stunned millions by achieving the French-Canadian's unique tone. As the cherry on top, Ariana chit-chatted to the audience in character and closed with a soft chest thump. And finally, number 1, Simon Helberg as Nicolas Cage. It is also worth mentioning that both have a significant facial appearance. While this Big Bang Theory star has a slew of top-notch celebrity impressions in his repertoire, his Nick Cage is on an entirely different level. During a visit to The Late Show with David Letterman, Helberg busted out the latest party trick. For a brief moment, Simon Helberg disappears from existence. The world is tentatively populated with not one, but 2 Nicolas Cages. From the way he tenses up his body to the nasal voice and dramatic outburst, Helberg has clearly studied this one in front of a mirror. We simply cannot finish our list with a special bonus. Benedict Cumberbatch is multiple celebrities. As if we needed another reason to love this tremendously talented British actor, here comes a clip of him bursting out a trio of spot-on impressions. Cumberbatch hits things off with an Alan Rickman impersonation, no easy feat, and knocks it out of the park. He then seamlessly becomes David Tennant for a moment before finishing things off with an impersonation of the man sitting next to him, host Jonathan Ross. Talk about a chameleon. There is much more impressive than a name in this fella. So, what do you think? Which impression was the best so far? Could you come up with a better one? and maybe perform it better than those celebs? Leave your opinion in the comments below. If you haven't already hit the like button, do it now. Likes help grow the channel. And don't forget to subscribe. Now, hit the notification bell to receive more video content. We selected a few videos that we think you would like. Just click to the left or right. We hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you for being at Wow Celebs, and see you in our next video.